Hey guys, it's Joseph here today, and as you all know, the official LEGO Star Wars Summer 2020 set images have been revealed by LEGO. Today, I will be ranking each of the 13 new sets, 13 through 1, and give my thoughts on them. Starting out in the number 13 spot, we have my least favorite set of the wave, set number 40431, the BB-8 Brick Sketch. This set is practically like a mini portrait of BB-8 that I'll be selling for $20. Although I have to admit I think that BB-8 looks great as a brick sketch, this set is just not for me. I feel like it's a little overpriced, and I'd rather spend my $20 on another set anyway. Also, I'm not the biggest fan of the sequel era of Star Wars or BB-8 in general, so maybe if some of these brick sketches were of like a clone trooper or something, I might have been more interested. I think that it would make a great display piece though. I would also say more about this set, but what else is there to say? There's no minifigures, it's not a classic set, and it's a little too pricey for me. That's why it comes in at number 13 on my list. And in the number 12 spot, we have the 40391 First Order Stormtrooper Brick Sketch. Similar to the BB-8 Brick Sketch, I'm just not really interested in this set at all. It's not a classic LEGO set with a typical build or minifigs, and ultimately those are the sets that I feel like most people like and want to spend their money on, me included. I do like this one better than the BB-8 Brick Sketch though. I think that the Stormtrooper looks fine in this form, and that it honestly wouldn't look that bad as a display on a desk or something. But then again, it's $20, and I'd rather display something else than First Order Stormtrooper on my desk anyway. Moving forward, in the number 11 spot we have the Mandalorian Child Brickheads pack. Personally, I've never really been into Brickheads, but I have a feeling that I might pick up this set. I'm definitely going to pick up a couple of these at least to save for the future, because I feel like these are going to jump in price over the next few years. And besides, for $20, this seems like a generally great set. Instead of spending $20 on brick sketches, I think that spending $20 on this set is actually a much better deal. The child looks great in Brickhead's form, and so does Mandr. I also like how the child comes with his little space cradle as well. Overall, this is a great set honestly, but I'm just more of a fan of the normal LEGO sets, so Brickheads have never really been my thing. I will definitely be picking up a few of these though, and I will probably keep one for my collection. These will be my first Brickheads, so maybe the series will grow on me, or I'll come to appreciate it more. After that, we have some real sets now. In the 10th spot, starting out with set number 75279, the 2020 Star Wars Advent Calendar. Personally, I've never really been into buying Advent calendars because I don't care much for the mini builds and the minifigures. They're nice additions to the sets, but they are just never really enough for me to warrant buying them every year. I haven't gotten an Advent calendar in 6 years, so I might pick this one up though. Still though, for me, $40 seems like a lot for this set. Anyways, the mini builds are an A-Wing, some Tatooine structure, a Razor Quest, a TIE Dagger, an X-Wing, Millennium Falcon, a Republic Frigate, a Separatist Command Ship, Anakin's Pod Racer, a Snowspeeder, a Mini Tauntaun Echo Base, a Christmas Gonk Droid, and Darth Vader's Castle. Again, these look nice and are exclusive to the set, but I've just never been a fan of all of these mini builds. As for the minifigs though, we get Christmas Sweater Poe, Luke Skywalker, a Sith Trooper, Episode 9 Rey, Christmas Dio, a Porg, a Battle Droid, a Pit Droid, a Stormtrooper, and Christmas Darth Vader. Ultimately, these minifigures are nice, but if all of these builds and minifigures are worth $40 to me, then I'll pick it up. But for me, chances of picking this up are probably like 50-50, because I haven't gotten an Advent calendar in a while, and because this set has some decent minifigures. On the flip side though, it's $40, and I've never really liked Advent calendars that much. So I'll just see what happens, I guess. Coming in at the 9th spot, we have set number 75291, the Death Star Final Duel. Personally, when the original version of this set came out in 2015, I never was interested, and I'm not really that interested now. I could have got it in 2015 with some older minifigures and a slightly different build for $30 cheaper. So why spend $30 more for practically the same set even if I've never owned it, you know what I mean? My $100 can definitely go somewhere else. Don't get me wrong, it's a great set. It has some great minifigures in the Imperial Red Guards, Luke Skywalker, Palpatine, and even Darth Vader with arm printing I believe, which makes this set very tempting to purchase. But there are just other sets I'd rather have honestly, and for $100, I just don't know if I'd rather have this or 3 more 501st Battle Packs, you know what I mean? Anyways, the build is still solid as well, but this set just isn't for me. I didn't get it then, and I don't think I'm going to get it now. Moving forward, in spot number 8 we have set number 75281, Anakin's Jedi Interceptor. I think that this set is honestly perfect. The Jedi Interceptor build is great, R2 is looking good as always, but then there's Anakin. He has a new face print with his pilot headset on, but then there's his Mustafar torso. Why LEGO? Just why? Why be so lazy and release a brand new set with a reused minifigure? I mean, if it made sense to have Anakin in his Mustafar gear in this set, then I don't mind if LEGO reuses a minifigure, but this just makes no sense at all. Anakin did not look like this in the scenes when he was flying this interceptor, so why include his Mustafar look? I know it's really nitpicky, but I love minifigures, and I already have the Mustafar Anakin, so why pay $30 to get 2 minifigs when I already have Anakin, and, well, I already have tons of R2s anyway, so I'm just paying $30 for a decent interceptor build. And, I'd rather spend $30 on another 501st Battle Pack than just an interceptor, you know what I mean? And I feel like if you look at that point of view, this set from that point of view, then well, if you had to choose between another 501st Battle Pack or this set, the answer is clear, you know what I mean? Regardless though, I do want this set. I've never owned an Anakin's Interceptor, and I think that the model for $30 looks great. Man, I really hope LEGO changes that Anakin figure quick, because that is really shocking and kind of frustrating to see happening with LEGO. I mean, just did no one point this out and say, hey, you know, this just doesn't make sense at all and it's kind of lazy? I don't know, I might be being a little bit harsh, but I was looking forward to getting a non-Mustafar Episode 3 Anakin, because I've never had one before. So it looks like I'll just be getting another Mustafar Anakin, I guess, if I get this set. After this set, we have a similar set in terms of minifigures in the 7th spot. We have set number 75286, the General Grievous Starfighter. Again, similarly to the last set on this list, it also reuses a Mustafar minifigure. This time it's Obi-Wan. If I'm being honest with you, this is a set I really want. I had the 2010 General Grievous Starfighter, but it's been broken for years, so I've been waiting for a new one for a long time now. The General Grievous looks great, as does the Airborne Trooper, and the General Grievous Starfighter model is straight up beautiful. But at an $80 price point, it hurts to know that one of the minifigs is reused from a Mustafar set that came out months earlier and just makes no sense in the context of the scene or set itself. Again, LEGO just plain laziness and annoyance. I'm basically paying $80 for a 487-piece ship. Really? I have Grievous and multiple Airborne Troopers along with the Mustafar Obi-Wan. I don't know. It just kind of makes me frustrated, I guess. I was actually looking forward to getting an Episode 3 Obi-Wan as well, like the Episode 3 Anakin, as I had also never owned one before. But I guess I'll just have to wait. Moving on, these next 6 sets are some of my favorites from the wave. In spot number 6, we have set number 75288, the AT-AT. This set has 1,267 pieces and will retail for $160. This set also has some great minifigs, including Luke, General Veers, 2 AT-AT pilots, and 2 snowtroopers. Although this set is also very pricey, I'm getting 6 minifigs and an awesome AT-AT build that has room to carry troops and hold a speeder in the back. Also, I believe that the winch cable function on this AT-AT allows Luke to grapple to the bottom of the AT-AT and throw in his thermal detonator, which is awesome. I mean, what is there to dislike about this set? Personally, I've never owned an AT-AT, so I might pick this one up. The next one LEGO makes will probably be better, but it will definitely be much more expensive, so you might as well get one while you can, you know what I mean? All around, this set looks solid, and I would say more, but I feel like the images of this set sum it up pretty well. It's a great set. Moving on, at spot number 5 we have set 75293, the Resistance ITS Transporter. Now personally, I've never been to Galaxy's Edge, and I know little to nothing about it, but man, this set looks awesome. It has 932 pieces, and will be retailing for $100. All of the minifigs in this set are exclusive as well. I really love the uniqueness and colors each of them have. The Gonk droid is neat, I guess, and the Astromech is also a decent looking fig. The 2 main minifigs are dope. Lieutenant Beck looks pretty cool, and so does Vi Moradi. I hope I pronounced that correctly, but the build is pretty good looking too. I guess I wish that there was more minifigs in this set. This one was definitely a surprise, and I feel like no one saw this set coming at all. Just kind of nice and refreshing, I guess. I will be picking this set up, and I'm debating getting another one to keep sealed. I can definitely see some Tantive 4 inspiration in the build, and one day I want to visit Galaxy's Edge and see this set in action as the ride it was based off of. Pretty good set though. In spot number 4 we have set number 75283, the Armored Assault Tank, or AAT. Now before I finish this video, I actually had this set up higher on the list. But I have one big gripe about this set that once I noticed it, I just couldn't unsee it, and it really kind of bugs me. This is another nitpicky thing, but look at the cannon on the AAT build. Why is it so big and unproportional? Why? I've also noticed that the blue stripe that is supposed to be running down the center of the tank is missing, but honestly I don't really mind that at all. The gun on the tank though is really funny looking, and it just kind of irks me. It doesn't make the set terrible though, and it definitely doesn't ruin it for me, but it is weird. I do think that the tank build is pretty solid all around though, but if the gun was smaller then it might have bumped up this set 2 or 3 spots on the list. I know I've complained a lot already, but this set is still a great set, hence why it's number 4 on my list. The Ahsoka minifig looks pretty good, and the 332nd Trooper is awesome looking. The AAT droid pilots are nice as well. It has 286 pieces and a retail for $40. I will definitely be picking up a few of these no matter how much the AAT gun hurts me, because this set will definitely be a good set to keep sealed for a few years as a reseller. Anyways, pretty solid set. Now in the top 3, at spot number 3 on the list we have set number 75284, the Knights of Ren transport ship, or Night Buzzard. Personally, I think that all around this is practically a perfect LEGO Star Wars set. It has good minifigures in Rey and the 2 remaining Knights of Ren, and it has a pretty build in the Night Buzzard at 595 pieces that will be retailing for $70, which I think is a fair price. The Night Buzzard looks amazing in LEGO form, and I am very excited to complete this set and get 2 more Knights of Ren. The Rey isn't really that interesting because she came in the Pisana Speeder Chase set already, which he still just a minifigure to get a duplicate of. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of the sequels, this set is dope and I might buy more than one of this set. At spot number 2, we have set 75280, the 501st Legion Clone Trooper set. Finally, after lots of high demand, LEGO did it, and boy did they do it well. Even though it's $30, this set comes with 4 501st Troopers, including a Jet Trooper and 2 Battle Droids, which make for some great minifigure selection. It also comes with an AT-RT and Bark Speeder, which both look pretty good. I will admit though that the gun on the AT-RT is a little weird looking, but I don't mind it as much in comparison with the gun from the AAT. This set to me is just perfect. It's one that I think was going to sell like crazy and will be very popular for years to come. I'm definitely going to pick up multiples of these, not just for keeping sealed, but just for my own collection. Man, this is just a great set. I just can't stress it enough. One of the 501st Troopers also comes with a new weapon that uses a small piece on the normal LEGO rifle, and I think it looks great. There are pretty much no complaints with this set, and I'm very excited to see this one in person. This set was also very, very close to being number 1, but there's one set in my eyes that is the best of the best. And finally, at spot number 1 on the list, we have set number 75292, the Razor Crest. At $130 and 1,023 pieces, it's a large set, but man, it is great. You get 5 minifigures, including a Scout Trooper, Mando, a Child, Grief Karga, and IG-11, all of which are pretty solid. It is a little disappointing that this set does not come with a new Mando with his full Beskar armor and a jetpack, but that's alright and it doesn't really bother me. To see Quill in this set also would have been nice, but oh well. It doesn't really bug me that he's not in it either. To me, the best part of this set though is the build. The Razor Crest looks absolutely perfect and amazing in LEGO form, and I can't really complain at all. This set is great. Although it is expensive, I will be getting more than just one of the set, as I'm telling you, a few years from now, this set will be worth hundreds of dollars. I feel like its price and growth will be similar to that of the Ghost now, maybe even more. But I can't wait to get one of these in my collection. It is absolutely fantastic. At the end of the day, this set is my favorite from the summer 2020 and beyond wave, as I cannot wait to get my hands on it. As for the rest of the wave, there are some good and disappointing sets, but regardless, I will probably be getting most of these anyways. Well, that's how I rank the new 2020 LEGO Star Wars sets. Tell me what you think of my rankings in the comments below. Thanks, and have a great day.